Hello, Libras. How are you guys doing today? I'm Auji, and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if this reading resonates with you. Okay, Libra, let's get ready for your morning inspo. I have the affirmation for you today, and this is a Libra one. I have the courage to say no. To say no. It says, what is causing me stress right now? What can I say no to in order to ease this stress? Libra, you don't have to put it all on your plate. You don't have to do it all by yourself. You are not the only answer, the only solution, the only thing. There's endless possibilities. Look, and then at the bottom, up under this, it says possibilities are endless. So some of you guys, you could be thinking you're the only solution. You have to do it a certain type of way. Other people may have been treating you like it doesn't get right unless Libra does it. Yeah, sometimes our families can actually treat us that way. Or our families can actually have that unconsciously be like, well, if you're always picking up the slack or you're always doing something or you're always the one to save the day, Libra to the rescue, then your family can actually get used to it. And they won't even bother doing something right or to the best of their ability, because why? When you're going to swoop in and save the day anyway. But no, not today. Because today we have the courage to say no. We have the courage to eliminate the things that we can in our lives that's giving us stress by simply saying two letters, no. Okay? I think no is no in every language, right? No means no, okay? Point blank, period. Today, I'm going to go into... I'm feeling this Queen Moon. Feeling this Queen Moon Oracle deck. This week, could we just talk about the new year? Because let's just say it started with a bang. There was some like stagnated energy. There is some stagnated energy. I really do feel like we're not going to really start feeling the effects of the new year until April. Especially people who are naturally like, you may have some indigenous people in your background, but people who are naturally like, what do I want to say? Intertwined with nature. You're gonna feel the effects of the new year when things new life start blossoming out of nature. A lot of our bodies are set up with that, but this new year came on with a bang, y'all. I done caught the vid. Okay, Omarion got me. Been loving the rest though. Been loving the break. Been loving it though. The rest, finally. So let's get right into it. Remember, affirmation today, I feel like I have to remind you that you can say no. That's a big one for me. Like, just no with a period. Don't try to explain the no's either. Okay? So let's get right into this morning inspo. I didn't even change my board. Okay, so let's get right into it. So, what is Libra feeling? What is Libra feeling? Discernment. Okay, Libra. Feeling discernment. Feeling like you're being led the right way. Feeling like you have the wisdom and the intellect to make a choice. This is a center of knowing, and you're feeling balance. This has been a very self-reflective time. You could be looking at yourself, looking back at yourself, or looking at yourself in the mirror with discernment. Okay, understanding what needs to stay, what needs to go, what needs a little bit improvement. This is you looking at yourself through it says take care of your choices now. Look carefully and judge wisely. There may have been something difficult to see, something that has been obscured, but now it has been revealed to you. Examine it closely. So you guys are examining yourselves closely. Something probably was harsh to see. There's some things that you probably need to work on that you don't want to work on. I was just watching this video the other day, and it was like harsh, tough love. And the girl was saying, like, some of you guys, you messed up situations in your life because you're not a pleasant person to be around. Like, people don't want to have to baby you. People don't want to have to tell you the things that you should have learned throughout of life. People don't want to have to deal with your negative Nancy mentality. Woe, it's me, always complaining. Every time you call, you pop up, you know that somebody's complaining or something that went wrong. People don't want to have to deal with you. And I know the world might be, some of you guys, it's like the world might be unfair and those things may happen, but it's your attitude, your character, your aura, all of that is in your aura. So clean your aura. So some of you guys may be seeing things that are in your aura that is like, me too. I usually talk about people who do that. And you like, get spirit like, yeah, you too. I've been trying to told you. I've been trying to told y'all. But I feel like you're really looking at yourself and you're cleaning things out. You're getting order. You're getting in order. Getting things in order. It says when you get some years on you, hopefully the time you spend moving and choosing upon this earth brings you some kind of wisdom. Some of that wisdom will be bred of hindsight and perspective. All of us, if we are engaged in life, make good decisions and poor ones. Sometimes we make spectacularly bad ones. All of us get hurt others, learn, forget, fall over again, get up, but hopefully we grow, we change. We are able to spot where our sore points are and fix them if we so choose. We are able to take a long, good look at what is painfully reoccurring in our lives and deal with it. Yes, baby, deal with it. The secret here is discernment, real discernment, making it a priority to take time to ensure acuteness of judgment, really looking at the fine print before you buy. That was a word. Looking at the fine print before you buy, and I look at that as by like you accept something in your relationships. I was just looking at this other video the other day, and sometimes you get into relationships, and I know that I can attest myself, but sometimes I get into relationships and I'm so hell bent on if this person likes me instead of if I like the person. You know, like, oh, I just want them to like me. I want them to like my, I'm a Libra, so of course, you already know. But it's like, I put all the attention on, oh my gosh, wanting a person to like and accept me, and instead of, do you even see if you like this person? Yeah, you're attracted and you doing your Libra thing that you do. Yeah, you're physically attracted to this person, but does this person hold standards? Is this person a liar? Does this person make good on their word? Are they reliable? Are they consistent? Could you count on this person? What type of vibes do they give you when they talk? Are they always talking about negative stuff or positive stuff? Some of these things, we get so infatuated in having an ideal of wanting something that we don't even know, well, do I even like this thing? That's why when we get it, we usually fumble the ball because that's not the ball that we wanted. We usually drop the ball because we put all of the emphasis on them wanting us that we didn't even check to see in ourselves if we wanted them. That's why I do love, it's like a love-hate thing. I do love this new wave of women where we're actually sitting there choosing what it is that we want. We're looking at ourselves as the prize, because we don't have to get in marriage anymore, means for survival. We can do this shit ourselves if we wanted to. But I'm pretty sure a lot of us don't want to. But now we're looking at, well, are you a man of your word? Are you a person of your word? Because now it's not so, let's go hurry up and let's shack up, because I need a man to protect me in this world. No, that's not that's not the priority. I done went left again, y'all, but some of you guys are definitely looking at things before you buy them, having discernment. People, who is this person? How does this person make you feel when they call? Just like I was watching the thing, it may be harsh, but that's reality. It's reality. It's about how you make the person feel. Make sure you're a person that can read the room. If you can't read the room, you can't see what's going on inside of the room. How's the energy? How's the person taking your energy? What's happening here? Does this person like to talk about this? Oh, I noticed their energy get low when I start talking about this, so I start going to read the room. Read the room. But you're reading it now and you getting this violence because you're self-reflecting on yourself. Like, what do I need? Why have I put so much emphasis on this? Why? I've been in that type of mood as well. And my inner child and my higher self is trying to get me to adopt a minimalist lifestyle. And just be content with the little things. Because I'm I truly am content with the little things. It's just so much emphasis, so much beliefs that I put on all these other things that are false. They're false beliefs. It's just validation, and I wanting to be accepted and wanting to be liked and all that. And when I check it with my inner child is like, I'm good. I'm enjoying the peace, the rest. That's you. You doing all this. You doing all that. You putting all that up in your mind. I was like, well, excuse me. I thought we was in this together. Okay. But my higher selves want me to adopt a more minimalist lifestyle. Like, I'm really, really content and good with the simple things. And I have to let myself know that that's okay. That's 100% okay. Libra, you feeling like it's time for you to find some type of balance in your life. And it's in your life. What do you need? What do you need to say no to? Setting those boundaries. Okay. What does Libra need to release? What does Libra need to release? Also, guys, if you go to sacredlibrallc.com, I do offer personalized morning inspo readings. I know a lot of you guys love the morning inspo, so I thought that I would introduce that to you guys. What does Libra need to release? The information will be down below in the description bar. What does Libra need to release? Woo! Oh. Create boundaries. I knew this was coming out. Boundaries. Oh, I like this boundary picture. I really do. I really do love this boundary picture. The extremes. For some of you guys, you're a very, very extreme person. You're either all the way good or you're not good. For some of you guys, it's no in between with you. And that's always a tender place to be in, when your emotions can go to the extreme. Like, I'm pretty sure some of you guys, you turn into a different person when you're hot, when your buttons push to a certain type of level. It's almost like, I want to say, the lack of control of your emotions, the lack of control of your actions. And when you feel like you're not in control of your actions, that's not a great space to be. I remember being in that spot like a couple years ago. I was in that spot of being angry. I was a suppressed person. My voice was suppressed. And by the time I started speaking, by the time I started speaking, I was screaming at this point because I had been suppressed. I had been talking and being nice and, trying to get everything together and being pleasant and being quiet and doing all that stuff. But by the time I wanted to speak, by the time I got fed up, it came out in a scream. And it was coming out, and I was lashing out almost in every aspect of my life. And from that, I realized that I need to let myself be heard, because if not, it's going to come out, and it's not going to come out pretty. So I need to let it come out pretty, and I need to have these conversations and let go of the past of not feeling heard. Because when you go into a person who did not value your voice, or who just wrote you off and didn't, act like they didn't see you, act like they didn't hear you, when you're talking to them again, it's hard to kind of like feel like, okay, now you're going to hear me, especially if you're talking to a person who's a repeat offender, who's a person who has not changed. Basically, you're talking to people who haven't changed, and you're like, it's going to be the same outcome. But what you can do is you can forgive the past. You can forgive that person for not hearing you. You can also forgive yourself for remaining silent, for letting that person's lack of a good ear tell you. And when I see this extremes in wisdom, somebody's not necessarily going to take to all that you know. And I feel like the higher you is just saying, let it go. Let it go. But so when you have an extreme amount of wisdom, you run into people who want to prove themselves to you. And that could ruin relationships. If you ever been in a situation with a person where you have a high amount of wisdom, it can get into a know-it-all situation. And I had to take a step back for myself and look at what it looks like. For some of you guys, you could be trying to push your wisdom on other people. That doesn't look good, and it doesn't feel good for the other person being around. It doesn't feel good if you're a person where you need to. And I had to notice that about myself by stepping out and looking at another person who was like that, who was pissing me off. And I was like, well, who the hell, why this person think that I'm not capable of living my own life? I've been doing it. Why this person always coming with all this advice and all this, like I need it? And I was like, oh, who that sound like? Oh, that sound like me. That sound like me. Okay, that's what they say when they tell me I ain't need to put my 2 cents in there. Dang, that's what I sound like? I wouldn't want to hang around me neither. So some of you guys are definitely getting some types of clearing out your energy. And you're going to start to realize, why the universe is putting all of these different people in front of your faces, telling you what needs to be healed, what needs to be celebrated, what needs to be worked on, what needs to be let go. You can be face to face with a person that holds a energy inside of you that needs to be let go, and that don't look good. That don't look good, because you're not going to. Your shadow and their shadow gonna go head to head. But there's also some type of battle that you definitely need to let go of. This hot moon, that's the extremes. That's arguing, and this is arguing your point. Yes, you do have more. I'm not even going to say you may. You do have way more wisdom than whoever you're trying to get to see your point. But the matter of trying to get to see your point, stop. Create a boundary. We're not fighting like that no more. I'm not fighting to prove my point with nobody. Okay? If you don't believe it, you don't believe it. I'm adopted my grandfather. Listen, I said what I said. That's that. I'm not about to fight with you about it. Like for real. Like, it's no, create a boundary. Release that person. For some of you guys, release that person. For some of you guys, you have a person who's been nitpicking and playing with you. I feel this energy of nitpicking and playing with you. Take your power back. Somebody is an energy vampire. I just found out about an energy vampire. And somebody's an energy vampire that takes all your energy. Be mindful if you feel drained after talking to somebody. Doesn't necessarily mean that the person is not a good person. It just means that the conversation, whatever this person want to talk about, is draining. I don't want to talk about it. Does that make me a bad person? I don't want to. Okay. Does Libra need to welcome? What does Libra need to welcome more into their lives? What does Libra need to welcome more into their lives? What does Libra need to welcome more of? Action. Get up. Get on up. I don't know why I just thought about that when action came. Get up and surrender. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Nourishment. I know I need to follow this because, hey y'all, I don't know. I just been eating. I'm going to get back on there though. Tomorrow I'm gonna start my weights again. We getting back up there. But definitely nourishment. Some of you guys need to, you have made all these plans to eat better this year. Okay. Me too. And you still eating the same way. You still going to fast food. You told yourself you wasn't going to eat fast food. You still going to fast food. Why am I telling my business? Okay. You told yourself you was going to be more active. You ain't got up and done shit. Okay. I feel like it's what you feed your body. With food, emotions, people. For some of you guys, you need to get up and do something. You got to get up. Get up. For a lot of you guys, it could be get up out of those negative feelings. Something is causing you to move. Something wants you to spring into action. Okay? And then there's a lot that you need to let go. And these are these people around you that you're fighting to prove your point. And yes, you do have a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge about what it is that you're talking about. But these people are not going to just take in your information. These people are just like you're studying, you're studying or you're finding knowledge in a way to live and get through life. This person's finding knowledge in a way to prove. But I bet you didn't know this. It's not about that. It's not a pissing contest. I feel like it's a big pissing contest going on with somebody. Also, I just got this. There's a parenting thing going on. Somebody's parenting one way and another person's parenting another way, and instead of having a way that they both can come together, a middle ground in, it's like this way is better and this way is better. It's like a slow mini competition. Surrender, get out of the competition. Because I feel like you're not in the competition anyway, and don't get caught up in that because that's not yours. That's that person's problem. That's what that person's gonna have to swallow. It's not yours. That's not your problem. That's not it. You're not in the competition. But I do feel like there's a lot that you have to let go to. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. It's okay to not answer a phone call. It's okay to not text somebody back. It's okay to not be available. It's okay to set a boundary. It's okay to say no. It's okay to surrender something. But I do feel like surrender your need to be right, especially, and surrender your need to defend your character. I told y'all we wasn't doing that last year. If a person don't know, they don't know. Point blank period. If they don't know, they don't know. We're not here to defend that, okay? No. Not wasting our breath on that. I feel like some of you guys need to move into a state of release and then move into a state of trusting more. Trusting that you will come in contact with the things you need. Trust that you do have the things you need right now. Trust that you are on the right path in your journey. Okay? What is the major blockage? What is the major blockage? What is the major blockage? It's some man. I told y'all a lot of men have been coming up. Like the main people in these stories have really been men. And it's your attraction and the pleasure. You see these cards trying to come out? Pleasure, attraction, hunger even. What's the major blockage? Some masculine. There's some masculine that's not growing. Or maybe this is your masculine energy that's standing in your way. Oh, that is your masculine energy because you hot and you got a point to prove. Anger. That is that masculine energy. Masculine energy could be stunting your growth, or there's some masculine that you're around that's just not refusing to grow, and you're trying so hard to give them wisdom, to share your knowledge, and they're not taking it, and now your energy's messed up. Now your energy's all messed up. But I do feel like this is when the masculine is feeling like he's not protected. Your masculine energy feels like it's not protected. Your masculine energy feels like it needs to do something to the extreme in order to feel protected, because it does not feel protected. It feels vulnerable. And your masculine energy could be toxic, because your masculine energy does not like to feel vulnerable. Your masculine energy is thinking that its vulnerability is a weakness. So some of you guys, it's your masculine energy that's standing in your way. It's your masculine energy that's making you black out and lose control and lash out and roar. Almost, it sounds like a roar. Sounds like a roar, a lion roaring. That's your masculine energy. For some of you guys, you want to grow and be the bigger person, but your masculine's energy's ego is bruised. And your masculine energy needs to prove itself. It needs to set something straight. Definitely, I've been in this energy before. It's hot energy. It's energy that needs to be cooled off. It's not something that's going to change overnight. It's something that definitely needs to be worked on, because you have to acknowledge how you let your masculine get so hot like that. Your masculine is feeling like, I'm ready to fight. I done took too much. It's almost like your masculine's at a point where it's like, I don't want to talk. I do not want to talk. I'm ready for some action. Understand that you are protected. There's nothing that you need to do for right now to protect yourself. There's nothing that you need to do but release, but be vulnerable, and let the universe protect you. Let the universe nest you up in some protection and some love, because you're not feeling protected. You will get this idea, but like I said, this is not something that is going to work overnight. And especially if you're dealing with a masculine person, this is not something that's going to be working overnight as well. For some of you guys, you really, really want to help this person. You really, really feel like your knowledge, and you feel like even if y'all get into an argument or something afterwards, that I know this person's going to use my knowledge, because this has been going on for a while for some of you guys. But it's the energy that you put yourself into. It's also the words that you tell yourself of how you got to go about getting heard from somebody. People don't need to do all that to be heard, especially people who support and love each other and are willing to show that. They don't have to do all that to be heard. So that's basically what you're telling yourself, how much you have to go through, how much you have to take on. And we started this where I have the power to say no. You're tired. This masculine is tired of taking on so much stuff just to say one thing. You're going to realize it's going to be people in your life that come and go, and you'll be like, wow, that was an easy conversation, because it was supposed to be easy. It was supposed to be easy. And not when you're dealing with somebody who just picking. who's still prided, very, very prided. Their masculine energy could be wounded as well. Like they don't want to take no advice from you. Who is helping Libra? Who is helping Libra? Who is helping Libra? Resilience. Staying strong. Okay. Okay, like I did say, your masculine energy is definitely tired. Tired, wounded, tired. I feel like this tiredness is bringing you to a way to release some type of burden, to release the idea that you have to always be this one in your life. The resilient, the one who has so much on their shoulders. Masculine energy, divine masculine, you have so much on your shoulders. And this could be coming out in a relationship. So Libra, to my Libra feminines, you could be in a relationship where you're wondering, why is me and my divine masculine partner, we're not seeing eye to eye. They're tired. They have so much on their shoulders. They're tired of being in this position of carrying everyone on their back. All they want to do is feel like they're loved too. Just for once. They're not going to ask for much. They're not used to being in this coddled space, but they want to know that that coddled space is there. Can they be coddled? Is it okay for them to come with their burdens, or do they always have to be strong and know all the right answers and bail everyone else out? Is how they're feeling, is how they are feeling. Does how they feel matter to you? Truly matter? And for some of you guys, this is your energy in the inside. For some of you guys, you handle so much stuff in your life and you be wondering, if I'm not in this position, am I valued? I remember, but I struggle with that because I take care of a lot of people and I have played this person. I've been the responsible one, getting all the duties and doing all this, making sure everything is working. And I would ask myself, if I did not put this bow on my back, would I still be valued? Would I even still get a phone call? That's a harsh place to be in, especially with your energy inside. You don't feel like you're worthy. You feel like your worth is only due to how much hard work that you have. When you come in contact with your masculine energy, you start treating other divine masculines because you understand what they have on their shoulders. And I feel like this is the big disconnect in the world today. I'm going to go a little left, y'all. I feel like this is the biggest disconnect in the world today because divine masculine is also tired. Divine masculine, we're told every day, does he have this? If he have this, if he can't afford this, then he can. Especially when it comes to black men. Black men have to prove their work before they prove their worth. And that's not a settling place to be in. And then you get into a relationship with somebody who's expecting all of this work, and you can't even lay your head down. You can't even get a massage, a nice warm hug, a nice "it's gonna be okay" late in today. You can't even get that. I feel like the divine masculine energy is tired. The divine masculine energy is tired. The divine masculine energy is tired. And that's crazy because divine feminine's energy was tired as well. So both people ain't seeing. I need you to see why I'm tired. No, I need you to see why I'm tired. When two people are hurting and they can't see outside of their pain, that's the worst place to be in, because you're never going to see anybody else's pain. You're never going to see something outside of yourself. This is divine timing for growth. Just be mindful how you're releasing this energy, this anger. Who is helping, Libra? The morning inspo be getting longer and longer. Who is helping, Libra? Guardian angels protecting you. Look at that. The birds here protecting. Guardian angels, your spirit guides are protecting you. And what's helping you, the more you releasing the need to be right, releasing the need to fix everything, releasing the need to save everybody, releasing the need to save the day, releasing the need to defend your character. For some of you guys, anger isn't the problem here. Anger's in the Bible. Anger is actually healthy for you to get out. We're going to be angry. It's about keeping it in. For some of you guys, you kept this in so much that it's a big boulder, and now you're about to throw this boulder on somebody instead of just screaming. Like I said, it sounds like a lion. Some of you guys is roaring like a lion. And the path that you're going on, you're going to get your rest. If you have a divine masculine in your life, just give them a hug and let them know that everything's going to be okay. Let them know that you support them. Whatever they need. It'd be beautiful to plan a reset day for your divine masculine. Baths, massages, pedicures. Divine masculine, what y'all want? Tell them in the comments what's the perfect reset day. What are the next steps for Libra? What are Libra's next steps? Sovereignty. Higher ranking, change. This is blossoming you, Libra. And you're surrendering, learning how to surrender. All of this anger, all of it is putting you to a high level ranking, to your actual level of ranking. You have sovereignty, the queen of the moon. The queen of the moon. Okay, for my masculines, the king, all right? Then you have thunder moon, change. A lot of things are going to be changing. A lot of things are going to be erupting. They may look like some type of storm, may look like thunder. Like I said, there's still some extremes. This thunder is letting me know there's a little bit more fire that you need to let out. For some of you guys, you need to go to an open space and scream. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of anger that still needs to be released. Now, don't suppress that anger because then it'll come out in ways that are very destructive. Take up. It could be boxing. It could be walking. It could be, doing intense cardio. It could be playing sports. There's somewhere that you need to channel your anger. But all of this anger, all of this that's pushing you to this point is definitely bringing you to a level of change that's going to put you into this higher ranking, this higher level, a deeper understanding of yourself, a deeper understanding of what you do deserve, and different things coming to you because now you're on a different frequency aligned with so many different things. So many things that you probably won't even be able to imagine. But change is definitely coming. Change is coming here. Things are switching up. Just be mindful how you let out your anger. Be mindful for it. And just say no. No with a period. No doesn't have a comma. It has a period. Okay, Libra? So this is the message that I have for you guys today. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. And make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. I love you guys. And I will see you in the next video.